Who am I speaking with?
Ian Jacobs with Ovum. I'm an analyst in Ovum Telecoms Group.
You were giving a presentation about social management, and specifically it had to do with how do you deal with social for the people, or give value from social to the people who aren't using social.
Yeah, correct. The presentation was predicated on this idea that social customer care is great if you happen to be using a social channel, but the bulk of customers today are still using traditional channels like the phone, email, chat, and they get little if nothing of value from all the effort that's now being placed into social customer care. But those people who are using those social channels are generating a great deal of knowledge that enterprises can tap into and use to provide to their agents, who then actually talk to the bulk of the customers. So, for example, the social channels are great at solving all the edge cases, the kind of cases that don't usually appear in a company's knowledge base. Trying to pair some obscure headset with some obscure phone on some carrier's network. The carrier may not know the answer to that, the handset manufacturer may not know the answer to that, but guaranteed some customer does. So how do you get that knowledge, that kind of edge case knowledge, and have it available so that when somebody does call in with that question, the agent all of a sudden has the answer, and the company did not need to figure out the answer, they just needed to validate that it actually was correct. It's a kind of forward-looking vision. The technology to do that today is very bespoke. There'd be a lot of bespoke integrations, but coming down the pike, you're going to see social forum vendors, social community providers, knowledge management vendors, case tracking vendors, all working to kind of converge on this space of being able to take social knowledge and manage it in the same way that they manage all their other knowledge for customer service.
So are they not doing that? Like, you take a provider, say like Lithium, who's got these amazing, communities, and people are trading information like that. If I'm working the call center, I don't access a Lithium community when somebody calls in, or, wouldn't that make like the perfect sense, or no?
You can, but then you're relying on agent goodwill and actually adding agent tasks. I'm talking about it somewhat more automated processes that would use the trust mechanisms, for example, in Lithium, that say 450 customers said this is a great answer. So why is the enterprise not taking that answer and then making it part of the knowledge base? So it's the knowledge that is generated in the Lithium community that is a hot commodity, basically, for contact center. If you can make it so that the agent doesn't actually need to go out and search, but it is presented to them in the same tools that they're using today, you don't actually need to retrain or create new processes, and you're still capitalizing on all of the efforts that your social community is doing on your behalf.